Greetings, shepherds in Lapsley. This is Dan Stevens with news and notes from around the Presbytery. Well, this is an exciting time in the Presbytery of Shepherds in Lapsley. We will have a special called meeting of the Presbytery next week to examine a candidate for our executive presbyter. Our search committee has worked very hard over the last many months, and they have come to the person that they believe God is calling to be our next executive. I'm sure you will all find out more about this person over the next several days and few weeks, and assuming that the Presbytery affirms God's call for this person to be our executive, all of us will welcome this person and will look forward and I'm sure be ready to work together to help unfold whatever God has for us in our next chapter as a presbytery here in Central Alabama. As we prepare to welcome this new executive, we also prepare to say farewell to Harvey Jenkins, who has done just a marvelous job as our interim executive. I know all of us on the staff here are so grateful for the wisdom and the thoughtful presence that he has been among us, and for the very collegial way that he's worked with all of us here. I know that that will be a time of bittersweet farewell to Harvey, even as it is a time of joyful welcome to our new executive. I also like to point out it's an exciting week because summer camp is underway in the Presbytery. We have a fantastic summer staff, great camp directors, and a great program set up for each week and each different group of ages who will come through camp. And I encourage you to still sign up your youth and children from your churches because it's not too late. Patty Winter and I will be leading or directing the senior high work camp at the end of this month. And at that camp we'll do some work related to tornado recovery. I think this will be an important opportunity for our youth to experience what it's like to serve others in their time of need, and for all of us to keep in mind the incredible work that still lies ahead of us for the whole state in recovering from this tornado. So many of our churches are involved in remarkable ways in continuing to do recovery in a thoughtful and long-term way. I know many of the churches in Tuscaloosa have already begun projects to help the community there, ranging from feeding people and providing programming for children all the way to beginning to prepare to be a PDA host site for reconstruction work there in Tuscaloosa. Many folks in Birmingham have been gathering at meetings that have just gotten underway with community leaders and people of other denominations, hopefully moving towards more collaborative long-term efforts, at least from on the western side of Birmingham. In the early part of July, PDA representatives will be here among us to lead a special workshop, and we'll send more information about that to you soon, but it will have to do with how we pull together long-term recovery organizations and how we continue to work together for the recovery for the long haul. Well, friends, I do thank you for all of the incredible work that you're doing in response to the tornadoes, and I encourage you to take a time to rest every once in a while, to still have fun out there in the summer, and then to come back ready to work again for the sake of the good news of Jesus Christ. May God be with you today and this week and always.